and welcome once again to Mindsight Hypnosis. That didn't work. Oh well. But we have a great show for you here. And we're very glad you're here. And it looks like we have three people in the house. One of them is my sister Felicia, and she says hi there. And I say back to her, hi there. Oh, you can't hear me. You should be able to hear me right now. If you can hear me, go ahead and nod or nod. No, don't nod. I can't see. If you can't hear me, if you can hear me now, put it in the comments. Okay, you can hear me. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I figured something was going on. I figured it out. Very upsetting, but we're good. Hi everybody. Nice to see everybody on a Monday right here at Mindsight Hypnosis. I hope everybody is doing well. Once again, we are here on YouTube Live and we are looking at thousands and thousands of people. Oh my gosh, we have Adventures with Brian USA. Um, Okay, wait a second. What the hell's going on here? I can say that on my show. What the hell is going on here? Um, time. First of all, we have Adventures with Brian saying time for horrible dad jokes. We have what the hell? Who are these people who are coming in here? Good evening. Look deeply into my eyes as you shift your deepest peace and comfort more. And in the headlines, gaze. Yes and yes. Who is this person? Who is Keith? Who is Brian? I don't know who you people are, but please explain to me how you know who I am. I am choked up, as you can see. It is wonderful to see all these people on. I had a really great start, and but it was the wrong kind of file, so it didn't show. But it kept me quiet for some strange reason. So I am here. I am here right now, and we are having a lot of fun. It's interesting when hypnosis dudes gather. Yes, Keith, I would agree with you, except I don't know who you are. I would like to know who this person is, who Keith is. I am says I'm just very new. Well, congratulations. It's a pleasure to meet all of you and welcome to Mindsight Hypnosis. And you've come at a very interesting time. The reason is because I, Michael Brody, I finished my tour, my 2026 tour, and it was a blast and had a great time. We're going to be talking a little bit about it and showing some videos of part of my favorite things. And so I am very glad that you're here. And yes, we do have some amazing dad jokes. Only Felicia Palladino can tell because she delivers them incredibly. You must be friends with Felicia. But I will tell you right now, I'm so glad you're here. And we're going to talk about what has happened in the past, what kind of hurdles I faced in 2026, and what kind of things we're looking forward to in 2027. I can't believe it. I can honestly say that we've already got some bookings for 2027, and I'm very, very, very pumped up about that. Um, you're Keith, and you have a channel. Okay, so Keith says, "Hi, I'm Keith and I have a channel." Keith, I am one of those people who don't mind giving that channel out to people. So please feel free to put that channel on. You're you're a David Snyder fan. Who isn't a David Snyder fan? I saw him in so Keith said he's a David Snyder fan. In case you don't know who David Snyder is, he is first of all, he's fantastic at conferences and doing seminars. If every one of his seminars are always packed. Mine come close. I have room for 5 people, and I fill about 3. So there you go. So yes, Keith, feel free to put your channel on, and I will be glad to announce it to all the thousands of fans who come in here. That's right. We do have, at last count, we have had 17,327 people in the studio. Let's hear it. Oh yes. Oh yes, the people go crazy when they hear how many people are fitting in this little room right here. But want to talk to you a little bit about the shows that we had this year. The shows this year really focused on the positivity, and we're going to continue with that for to 2027. And what I mean by positivity, we talked about the positive things that our volunteers could the suggestions that these volunteers actually had to face, and there were a lot of them, a lot of fun times. And instead of focusing on the negative, focusing on the things that made people feel bad or made feel people feel embarrassed. Sometimes hypnotists do that. I used to do that also, but I feel that the more positive the more positive you give suggestions, the more confidence they have, the more they take out of it. So let's see. Here's one of the things I used to do. And It was actually one of my first shows of last season. It was one of my first shows of last season. And let me see if I can find it right here. Here it is, right. Oh, where is it? It is here somewhere. It is. Hmm. It is here. Oh, here it is, right here. So, this is what I did. I was performing for Alma, and there was a guy who has been there. So it's Alma College, and there's this trainer who's been there and who was originally a football player, and now he's on the staff, and he's been there for about 6 or 7 years, and he has literally I've hypnotized him every single time. So I wanted to show you. We wanted to bring him up and show him how fast we could hypnotize him. So here's what we're talking about. Having a good time, right? Yes, sir. All right, Alex, you ready? Take this seriously, Alex. Never mind, don't take it seriously. All right. So, gentlemen, I want to see how well you can focus. That's what hypnosis is all about. It's about focusing. How well? Dude, I have an hour, okay? All right, so let me do this. All right, stop laughing your head out. Okay. You okay? No, okay. Let me just help him out. Okay, Alex. Alex. Please. Okay. Only way to get out of my show. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what we're talking about. So those kind of things I still do, and hypnotize people very fast. And this guy, like I said, I've been hypnotizing him for a long, long time. So the I was watching what Keith was saying, and he was going, he's saying, my channel is your keys to having healing gardening, uh, your healing garden channel. Okay, I'll have to figure that one out. He also says refrain is the name of the game indeed. And he also says the color breathing method is my first choice. So all these different things, I'm not sure what this all is and who this person is still, but he is having a lot of fun doing this, and that's really, really good. I appreciate it. So what's going on with me? Well, again, all my shows are done for the season, but we do have some new bookings for next year already, and it looks like we're going to be doing some Lions clubs. Actually, a regional meeting with it, and it's going to be very, very fun and a lot of very interesting times over there. We're going to do that later on. So, also, I will be getting ready to go to the Michigan Hypnosis Conference, which will take place in September. I hope all of you can come. That's right. It's the Michigan Hypnosis International Hypnosis Conference, where you learn, share, and grow. And we work together. Also in January, I'm hoping to go to the Performing Hypnosis Summit. That is going to be a lot of fun too. So, what are the kind of things that we've done this year? Like I said, we're talking on the positive. We're talking about happy moments. We're talking about happy smells too. So let me show you what one of our newer one of the newer r- suggestions we had, and it looked like this.
We're kind of discussing things, how it's important to get the word out of using your imagination. Sometimes we have to use social media. And I was on TikTok, and I found that there is a special kind of offer on TikTok that was just amazing. It was just incredible, and it was called Hypnosis. Have you ever heard of it? You guys have heard about the perfume called Hypnosis? She's not. You know what I'm talking about. So there's a perfume called Hypnosis, and what's amazing about this perfume is that literally, that when you actually do each time it sprays around somebody, you can smell your very own favorite smell. It smells so incredible. It smells amazing. So on the count of three, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spray some of this amazing spray around you on the count of three. And on the count of three, I'm going to ask you to start sniffing, and you realize that you can't tell whether it's coming from your left or right, but it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Here it comes. And there it is right now, and now it starts getting stronger and stronger and stronger. On the count of three, everyone is going to sit up with their eyes closed and actually be able to smell that favorite smell. It smells so good. On the count of three, here it comes. If I can get it tuned in. On the count of three. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Everybody sit up, eyes closed, and start sniffing. And you can smell it. It's getting stronger. You're not sure if it's to the left or to the right, but it is getting stronger to the left or to the right. It's getting stronger and stronger. And small, and now it's getting even better and better. And you realize that smell, thank you very much, is coming all the way. It's coming closer and closer. The stronger it gets, the more intense it gets. The left and right, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger and more and more. 10 times, 1,000 times. But you realize it's actually coming from the ground now. It's coming from the ground, and the closer you get to the ground, the stronger, the more aggressive the smell gets. It's getting stronger and stronger. Low. Getting stronger and low. Getting stronger and more and more. In fact, it pulls you right off your chair, want to get closer and closer, right to the ground, more and more, going closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And everybody, sleep. 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 Eyes closed. Sleep. Eyes closed.
Ah, yes, very strange indeed. But again, we like to show one of the things that we want to do. I want to do in my shows is to show off talent that only the imagination can actually hold, and that's what we really focus on. I focus on the imagination part, and the more you can tap into that imagination, the more things become very real to you, more things that you can work with, that you can become confident with, and worry less about stress, and and focus more on how incredible people are. So here's another one that made people feel incredible. And I didn't. And here's another thing, a hurdle that I had before, probably last year. I had a problem. It wasn't a problem, more of an apprehensive working with adults, because I work with high schools so many times, and I mean thousands of times over the years, and doing seminars and doing all night parties. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of adult shows. So finally, I get to do adult shows, and here's.
Oh yeah. Faster you go, the more money you make. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. Unbelievable. Have a seat, my friend. Have a seat.
Ah, yes, it is amazing, incredible how the imagination works. And again, my friend Keith says the imagination is vast, and that is very, very true. A good friend of mine, Scott Houghton, says he goes that if you think about your mind and your conscious mind, it's like a lake, but your imagination is more like the ocean. So it's a very interesting kind of perspective that it really feels like it's never ending. And it can be the more you practice on that. So it really is a wonderful, incredible experience if you let it to be. And that's one of the things that that I try to do in my show is just to explain to people who don't understand about hypnosis that literally hypnosis is your choice. It is a choice that not I make, but it's a choice that you make. And the more you decide, the more the person who is hypnotized decides they want to be hypnotized, they want to expand their imagination, the more they tap into their imagination and it becomes more real. And that is a very, very important point, and it does work very well. Now, I want you to know one of the people who I got to meet a little while ago at the Michigan International Hypnosis Convention. I got to sit down with him and talk with him about one on one about hypnosis and what kind of interesting things he's doing. And his name is Vinny Brigance. And Vinny is a good friend of mine, and I see him every year. And every time I see him, I learn a little bit more about him and fun stuff. So here's this interview with 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 Vinny. Hey, everybody, it is I, Michael Brody, right here with Mindsight Hypnosis, and I am so excited to have with me for our special spot guest star, the world famous keynote speaker who was unbelievable his first time. Words escape me how incredible this man was. And in fact, it hopefully doesn't escape him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Vinny Briggins.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, it's great to see everybody. Vinny, we are at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference, and tell us how you think it's going so far.
I gotta say, Michael, this conference, it, every year I go, it's exceptional. And then somehow Dan, Heather, the crew here, it gets better. And it's not a slight magnitude. There's just massive improvements year after year. I think everyone here's had a total blast. Just about. I haven't seen a lot of somber faces.
Nice.
The learning, the engagement is off the charts. The intimacy and just the playfulness too. Everyone's having a good time. I can't say enough good things about it.
I agree. And Vinny, what was one of your favorite classes to do? You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell us the person who did it, but tell us what one of your favorite classes.
There were so many. But I had a fella teach us some things in the legacy of Thomas Silver,
Mm-hmm.
and Well, now I'm thinking about all the really cool classes, and I want to share them all. I
Right.
had so much fun learning rapid inductions with somebody.
Good.
It was
Wish I knew who you're
so
talking
good.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to use that stuff too.
Okay.
And again, that was incredible. I don't really do a lot of that type of work, so you get to come out here and play with all this stuff,
Right.
and you're developing a skill set. It's going to be super valuable for you.
I agree. Now, I hear that you're trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records for getting people to stop smoking.
Absolutely.
You're trying to get 1 million people to stop
That's right.
smoking
That's the goal.
in how long?
Well, until I get it done.
So
So
to get done,
the
okay.
sooner the better.
So
But
where are you at in your
yeah,
journey?
so I've helped over 1,000 people quit.
Okay.
My mission's a little bit different. I want to now. I'm training 1,000 hypnotists to each help 1,000 people quit smoking, and we're trying to do it end to end, from business, from sleep, to the whole deal.
Sure.
So learning all the skills, plus going out and collecting those clients. So that's sort of the direction we're going in. I just don't know if I could do 1 million sessions by myself.
A
I'd be
million is pretty
it's a
impressive.
lot.
I tell you.
Timing there.
I think you can do it. I have faith. I
Get some
faith
recordings
in
in.
you.
Yeah.
Dang it, I have faith in you, dude. I do. For the people who are listening at home or listening somewhere across the world, because as you know, Mindsight Hypnosis travels all over the world, or at least around my block. And we would like to anything you want to say to our adoring fans that are there.
Yeah, well, if you're interested in any of the stuff I'm into, hit me up. I'm all over social media. Vinny Brigant, Stop Smoking Specialist on TikTok. You type those things in, I'll come up.
Okay.
And I really, if you're interested in this stuff, say hi to me. I'll introduce you to amazing people in our community. You're going to be grateful you did.
Do you have a website?
Yep, VinceBrigance.com. So,
Wow, that was very.
VinceBrigance.com. I'm trying to work on my cool voice.
You have a very cool voice. What are you talking about? Thank you for your
I almost
cool.
spat.
You almost what?
I almost spat.
Wow! He
falling
cannot.
apart here.
The man can't contain himself, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing.
Yeah.
How long have you been a hypnotist?
I started January 9th, 2020. That's when I officially started.
That's what
my
scares
clinic.
me is you
Yeah.
know exactly
Yeah.
the date. Okay.
Well, I remember because I signed my I signed the lease on my office for a year's worth of rent. A few months later, I could use that office due to the old handy wandy.
Okay.
So we learned how to do it over Zoom.
Now, where are you located?
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Okay.
South.
So if you're ever in Kalamazoo, look up Vinny Brugance or vinnybrugance.com. He is an amazing person. He will if you're looking to stop smoking, he has a fantastic way to help you. I want to thank you, Vinny, very much for coming onto the show. Anything you want to say before we go?
Gosh, you gotta know this guy's fantastic. I had such a blast hanging out with Michael Brody. Any conference he goes to, you hang out with him. It's money well spent. You're gonna love it.
That was a paid endorsement announcement. Thank you very much.
Chicks in the mail.
All right, thank you very much, Brinny.
Brinny.
Oh my God,
Vinny Brigance.
Brinny Vagans.
I like it.
Vinny, God, I can't take me anywhere. Vinny, thank you very much for everything. You guys take care, and we'll take you back to the studio. Thanks, Mike. Mike, back to you. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, we're back. Very scary. Okay, so Vinny was the keynote speaker, one of the keynote speakers of last year's conference at Michigan Hypnosis Conference, and just so happens I, Michael Brody, am going to be the closing keynote speaker for this year's keynote speaker for this year's conference at Michigan. So I would invite all my friends, including Keith and Brian, all you people, to come and see me at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference, and you can find it. You can register and go on there on the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference .com and check that out. Also, PHS Performing Hypnosis Summit. Please feel free to join us there too. Looks like I am seizing up on then. There you go. I think I'm seizing up now, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we do have, let's see, we have something. Oh, we have a brand new. It's not brand new, but we haven't seen this person in a little while, and so, for all you people who love dad jokes, it is time. It's absolutely time for the world famous Felicia Palladino dad joke. Hey everybody, it's Michael Brody once again here at Mindsight Hypnosis. Honored to be here, and we are on location right now for a news breaking story. And with our news breaking story, we have our on the street reporter. It's Felicia Palladino.
Hi.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And no, wait, I'm sorry. We have some interesting breaking news. And Felicia, please tell us exactly what's going on in the news.
Well, my cat snuck into my husband's room. That's it. That's the news.
In other words, tell your joke.
Oh, tell my jokes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling some jokes today. I'm being forced into this.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You have to make a disclaimer, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. For these jokes, these great, incredible, amazing dad jokes, these amazing, wonderful dad jokes come with a disclaimer. This is for the adult dad jokes, who are not for the baby dad jokes, but for the adult bad jokes. Bad. This is Felicia.
Okay, what do you call a teacher that never farts in public?
What, Felicia?
A private tutor.
A private tutor.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great one. That's a great... Felicia, there's got to be more.
There is. There's so
Okay.
much more.
Is that the dirty one?
That's the dirty one.
No.
Oh, that's not the dirty one. Okay,
No.
keep going.
All right, so I went to a new shoe store and tried on a pair of shoes, and they were a little tight. And I said to the woman selling me shoes, I said, these are a little tight. And she said, did you try pulling on the tongue? And I said, yeah, but they feel a little tight. That's a good one too, huh? Okay.
Oh my God. And more in world news. Wait a second. In world news.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay. I gotta find it. Oh.
We now have teleprompters.
This is the dirty one, so I'm really sorry. Not really. Why can't Miss Piggy count to 70?
Why?
Because at 69, she gets a frog stuck in her throat.
I was not ready for that one. Wow. Okay, that is a perfect. That is a perfect ending to a perfect story. I want to thank you very much. In today's weather, it's going to be rainy because we're both crying. And little thunder there. It's happy tears, guys. It's happy tears. Okay. All right. Let's say it. Back to you in the studio.
Back to you in the studio.
And that's the way it was. Yes. So my sister can put anyone into a trance just by listening to her jokes. Indeed. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, what does it say? Okay, credit the Miss Piggy joke. There you go. Okay, indeed. That was a good one. There you go. Everybody likes your jokes, Felicia. That just means that everybody has to come and see the show more often every Monday, because we will have these jokes as Felicia will make up new ones, and if she doesn't, then I'll be very sad. All right, so what's coming on the horizon? We and you hear me say we a lot, but my good friend Scott Houghton and I are working together, and we happen to have joined forces to become the world famous America's fastest hypnotist. That's right. And we work together to actually perform for all these people around the country, to spread humor and joy and information about their imagination. And that it is a joy and a pleasure doing it with my good friend Scott Houghton. And we are going to be doing more and more stuff, but we're realizing that it is a very powerful tool. And again, it's a very powerful tool doing this because we have to rely on each other, and we do. We've done a couple shows now where we actually go back and forth and banter back and forth, and it works quite well. So I'm very, very honored to work with him, and we're going to be doing more of that stuff later on next year. And it's so you got to make sure you're watching the websites, either America's Fastest Hypnotist.com or Michael Brody hypnotist.com. You could either see either one of those and find where we're actually performing. And right now, it's not, the calendar is pretty clear, but we will be having a whole bunch of them very, very soon. We I'm starting to slowly move into a brand new kind of show where all the suggestions are connected into one big theme. So it is going to be a very unique show where instead of saying "and on the count of three," and on the count of three, on the count of three, you're going to open your eyes. On the count of three, you're going to close your eyes. Instead of saying all that, we're going to kind of connect everything together, and it really does work. If you want, all the you hypnotists, stage hypnotists, if you obviously know what chain reactions are. We're going to do it's basically a whole bunch of different chain reactions together, putting them together into a themed show. And I'm looking forward to trying this out and experiencing it with audiences all around the country. So if you're interested in this wonderful kind of thing, check us out. Will be again, it'll be either michaelbrodyhypnotist.com or it will be America's Fastest Hypnotist.com. If you have a party that you would like us to work on or do something with, feel free to check that out. I am always on YouTube. You can always check me out on YouTube. I'm Michael Brody Hypnotist. I believe I'm very, very close. I mean, I'm talking extremely close to 3,000 subscribers. So I would love for you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do that, because I believe I'm about 20 people away from 3,000 subscribers. Um, I appreciate everyone who comes and sees the show. If you have any kind of topics that you would like us to talk about, please feel free to write it in the comments. We would appreciate it. And or if what you think of the show, I would appreciate that too. Next time I'm going to be on is a week from Tuesday. I will be on the Aisha channel. We're going to be doing, it's called Backstage with Brody. If you are a stage hypnotist and you do not know what Aisha is, it's the International Stage Hypnotist Association. And it's specifically created for stage hypnotists and comedy hypnotists. So we'd love to have you participate in it and check it out. It is a wonderful roundtable. We'll be talking about a very the interesting things for a week from Tuesday, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So please feel free to check that out. We have, what is Keith saying? Keith is saying, I'm subbed. Be careful that you may heal without even thinking about it. Yes and yes. Okay. And forced multi I can't read that. Full multipliers, yay. All right. So people are happy. That's good. I like to see people happy. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed my show. I had a blast doing it. We will be back again next Tuesday. I will be warning you ahead of time, though. Very soon, we'll be moving it, or I will be having a sling on very soon because I have to get shoulder surgery in about 3 weeks. Yay! Trust me, it is a yay thing. So I hope to see everybody there. Hope to see everybody next week. You take care. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys had a great time. Once again, my name is Michael Brody, and we will see you next Monday, 7 p.m. Toodaloo, guys. Remember, notify and share and like. See ya.